Hey YouTube, this is the last video I'm going to make probably for a while. This is on, I've got a 2005 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD with the Duramax diesel, and this is just going to be a review on the pull from Texas to Tennessee, which is an 1,800 mile trip. Stock everything, nothing has changed. Fifth wheel hitch, obviously. The camper itself, dry weight with as is, nothing, none of our stuff in it, was 14,000 pounds. We had 30 gallons of fuel in it, and so do the math on that. I think it's like 8 pounds a gallon for fuel. And then we put a essentially 560 poundish motorcycle in the back of it. So we'll say roughly with all our stuff in it, it was 15,000 pounds. Anyway, the truck is designed to pull 16,000 fifth wheel. The truck pulled fine. And the other thing that's funny is if you watch my previous video, all three of the drum brakes were too tightly adjusted, so you couldn't even spin the wheel. So not only was the truck pulling that, it was having to pull twice as hard to pull the camper too, because the brakes are essentially locked up the whole time it's pulling. It pulled fine. The only thing I would add is I'm going to add airbags to it if I do it, and I might have to add a brake controller, but I don't think the brake controller was the problem. After the brake issue, I think it was strictly brakes, but I would add airbags. The truck pulled fine. I got 9.7 miles to the gallon at the best, but again, the drum brakes were locked up, so that's probably why the fuel mileage was so shitty. I could see it potentially going up to 11 or 12, but the truck pulled fine. The only time the transmission or engine even came close to overheating was in, where were we at, Alabama? Because we were almost out of fuel. We had to pull up a little hill, and I was pulling kind of hard. But at a normal pace, the truck pulled fine. The suspension handled it. The truck does squat. It had a 3,000 pound hitch weight. The truck was squatting, and the front end was coming up, so I do need airbags to fix that problem. But other than that, it rode fine. It pulled fine. I didn't have any wind from tractor trailers pulling me this way or that. Anyway, that's the 2005 Chevy 2500 HD. It pulled fine, and 15,000 pounds. It did good. Bye.